Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome to another video. So as you can already tell from the background, today we are going to be checking out a brand new game, which honestly, it's been quite some time since we do this here on the channel. But basically, I was going through the popular page and I ended up finding this game called Beeface. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you, I got on and I instantly got kind of like Bee Swarm vibes, just obviously not as complex as Bee Swarm. But aside from that, what instantly caught my attention was the fact that there is absolutely no game passes in this game. I mean, like, even VIP servers in this game are completely free. Now again, I haven't played the game yet, so I'm not really understanding the concept so far, but a couple of you in my Discord did go ahead and explain it to me, and apparently what you do is collect the pollen. Basically, this section from right over here on the left hand side and the right side, this is my whole entire plot, and the goal is to go ahead and make our way to this egg at the very end. Now apparently over time, as we get different plots, we should unlock eggs that then those eggs can get us worker bees. I don't know, dude, there's a lot to take in, but I will say I love my character. It looks so cool. And yes, I am playing on my alt right now because as you guys know, I have Carbon Meister, which is my main account, currently playing my store. Let's see, man. Here we go. We're gonna stand on top of this. It's gonna go ahead and collect some pollen here. Then we make our way to the middle. For every 2 flowers, that'll be converted into 1 honey. So that means that right now we have a total of 50 honey, and in theory we should be able to buy all 3 of these plots. So let's get that one, this one, and this one over here. Even though now that I'm thinking about it, if our goal is to make it to this egg down here, it'd probably be in our best interest to just kind of purchase everything in the middle to make one straight shot there. But we also do probably want to get ourselves some of these worker bees to help us out. Also, before I forget, like I always say, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. It does help my content get out there, and I would really appreciate it. Oh, we got ourselves our first egg. All right, so this one says common egg, and we need 250 honey in order to be able to get this. Shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I mean, we have plenty of flowers here. Actually, there we go, 260. Let's see what our first one is going to be here. There we go, purchased, and we now have a Carbon Meister plays worker bee. How does that work though? Okay, so as soon as my flowers go up, it just instantly walks up to it. That's pretty cool, but I'm not getting any flowers in exchange, so maybe it's when he converts it to, yeah, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's interesting. So this game is definitely AFKable. But if I want to be honest, man, the thing that has me sold on this game so far is the fact that there is no game passes. It's quite literally an even playing field for every single person. I'm also now kind of understanding how everything works. So basically every single time that you buy a plot, I'm assuming there's like some type of random chance for you to either get a flower, an egg, or just an empty plot, or maybe even something with a bush on it. Ideally, I feel like you would want to get more flowers because it just makes life a lot easier and it makes it so much easier to AFK farm. But I mean, eggs are not bad either. Speaking of eggs, we have 10 more honey left over here and we can hatch this one. So we got ourselves another worker bee. Now we have 2 of them in full effect, getting us this pollen. So let's buy some more plots here, see if we get some more flowers. Oh wow, lucky me, dude. I just opened 4 of them and all 4 were flowers. But yeah, man, the game is super simplistic, but I'm not gonna lie, the concept is really nice. I have been noticing a lot lately that bee games, such as obviously Bee Swarm Simulator being kind of like the OG one, then most recently we had Bee Sim, and now we have this game called Beeface. So I guess bees are kind of trending over on Roblox. Yo, dude, let me tell you, we are making some serious progress here. Like I mentioned before, I'm kind of focusing on just buying the middle section so that I can make it to the egg, so I can pretty much test out if we need to purchase our entire plot or if we can just make a path straight to the egg and go to world 2. But on a side note, we got ourselves an epic egg over here, dude. 1,000 honey. I definitely want to get that. We're so close right now at 941 honey. All right, there we go, 1001. We have enough. Let's see what we hatch here. Okay, we got ourselves another worker bee, but this time he's red. I guess maybe he just works a lot faster. Oh, dude, yeah, he even travels quick. What? That dude is insanely fast. He doesn't even need to stop. He just kind of goes over everything. Oh, this is interesting. This egg is called a surprise egg for 800 honey, which is less than the epic one, but it's a surprise egg. So does that mean that maybe I could get a common or I can get an epic out of this? I guess there's really only one way to find out, right? Let's see what we get ourselves here. And we got 2,028 honey. That's pretty sick. That's definitely going to help us cover a lot of ground right here to be able to get to this egg. It also looks like the more you progress down your actual plot, the beefier the flowers get because they are spawning pretty big. But yeah, man, we got ourselves a nice little path. We're almost there. So close. I'm definitely really curious to see what's in store for World 2. If I'm not mistaken, I believe yesterday they went ahead and released World 3 for this game. So they're actively adding new stuff to it. Obviously, like always, I will have a link to the game in the description for you guys if you want to check it out for yourself. Okay, so now I'm starting to see what the problem is with making just a straight path. We're obviously honestly insanely close, but as you progress deeper into the plot, the prices obviously become way more expensive to the point where I don't really have enough flowers to keep up with the prices of everything. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is just kind of stretch out here in the beginning area where it's not going to cost me too much, but I'm going to get some more results and hope and pray that maybe I get a couple of flowers here. So far, I've only gotten like 2 and they aren't really the biggest flowers, but that's perfectly fine. Any flower is better than no flower, that's for sure. Oh, sick. Another surprise egg. Some more honey right now would be so good. Yes. 1,099 honey. So now basically we have 2,300 and we're still obviously actively getting more. It's becoming a lot easier for my bees to kind of like spread out because I don't have too many. And the spawn rate of all my flowers are kind of evening out with the amount of bees that I have. The only issue that I'm really seeing a lot lately is the fact that my bees have collision turned on. So when they run into each other, they kind of just stop for like a split second. I feel like they should definitely be able to kind of go through each other. But here we go, man. We're going to be able to extend here at least a little bit further. And oh my God, dude, the next one is 1,800 honey. That's insane. So yeah, it's safe to say, man, that it is in your best interest to go ahead and expand your plot, at least in the very beginning, as far as you can, because it is going to cost a lot of honey. And I can only imagine how much it's going to cost me to even move on to World 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of farming here. You know, my traditional off-camera farming, and I will be right back. I'm not even going to say it's going to be a couple minutes because every time I say that, I end up taking a couple of hours. But yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so we've basically made our way to the very end, and I have more than enough money to purchase the very last plot platform. And honestly, it didn't take me that long, even though to my surprise, just about everybody left my server, so I'm the only one still in here. But yeah, as you can see, I went ahead and kind of made like this little tiny, really tight path all the way to the very end. And then the last plot is valued at 7,245. If you look over here on the left hand side, I have 19,492. And the reason why I stretched it out this far is because there's a very high chance that if we do unlock one of these and the egg becomes available, I'm more than likely going to have to purchase it to get to the next world. But here we go, man. Let's find out. Worst case scenario, I actually have to go and complete the entire plot, which would be really bad. But no, sure enough, it is what I thought. It's 10,240 to go ahead and move on to world number 2. We didn't have to complete the entire plot. So here's the moment, man. Let's go ahead and purchase this and move on to the next world. Will it look the same? I have no idea. No, I actually have to buy the egg. So first you have to buy the silhouette of the egg, and then you have to actually buy the egg, which was 21,000. No, dude, I have to go back to farming. Well, I was not expecting that, so we'll just pretend that didn't happen, and you guys are gonna see me all of a sudden have it now. All right, see what I'm saying? Super fast and easy. We're now at 19,500, and I'm totally lying. That actually took forever. But let's see, man. Let's finally unlock World 2 and check this out. Does anything really change with the game? You open the teleporter. And also, another question that I'm really curious about is, I wonder if my World 1 will continue to operate even though I'm in World 2. Because if that is the case, then it is in my best interest to go ahead and expand this as much as I can and get all of the worker bees from this world. But I guess there's only one way for us to find out, and that is by traveling to World 2, which it seems to be themed after kind of like a desert or something. Now, I'm not going to move in and grab any of the flowers just to see if my money changes, because if it does, then that means that the World 1 stuff is still operating and making me money on the side. It doesn't really look like that's the case though. Not gonna lie, I'm a little confused because there really isn't much of a difference between World 2 and World 1. The flower to honey converter is still 2 to 1, so it's not even like 2 to 2 or anything like that, or maybe 2 to 4. And I'm also not gaining money from World 1, so not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused. There definitely should be some benefit to going to World 2 instead of just obviously having a whole new plot. But we did get ourselves our very first common egg from this zone, so let's redeem this really quick. Maybe the bees look a little bit different here. Nope, they look the exact same. That's definitely really interesting. Maybe I'm just missing the big picture here, and maybe it's right in my face what it is that I actually gained from this, but I'm not really seeing anything right now. I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments if you guys are gonna check out this game, and if you do, would you guys be interested in seeing me go for World 3? If so, I'll definitely make a follow-up video on this. It's a interesting game, obviously very new. I think it came out maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, and from the looks of it, content is being pushed out just about every single day, so we could be seeing some big changes here very soon to the progression maybe. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the video right here. Just a quick little announcement for you guys. I will be playing within the next couple of days here on my Carbon Meister Plays account, while my main account is playing on my store. This account does have a fresh friends list. I think I have maybe like 10 10 or 15 of you guys added. So if you want to, feel free to go ahead and send me a friend request. I will accept a couple of you. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.